Okay, so we're going to have a wee look at factorising quadratics because I know a lot of you are off. So we'll start with one of the basic ones that just starts with x squared. X squared minus 9x plus 8. So our product is 8. Our sum is the number in front of x. So that's minus 9. We want to think of two numbers that multiply together to give us 8, add to give us minus 9. So that's minus 8 and minus 1. Then remember, we'll want to rewrite the equation. And replace the minus 9x with the minus 8 and the minus 1. And it doesn't matter what order you put them in. So then we factorise the two pairs. So out of the first two I can take x. So I'm going to be left with x minus 8 in the brackets. Remember, whatever sign is here is down here. I can't take out an x, so I can only take a 1 out. So it'll be left with x minus 8. So if we multiplied this out, we will get back up to the second line. Then remember, we'll have a common bracket, and our other bracket is made up with the terms on the outside, so the x and the minus 1. So that's the most basic type when it starts x squared. So for the people who weren't in class now, yesterday and today, we moved on to slightly harder ones then, where we'll have a number in front of the x squared. So there's only one difference to these questions, and it's the product. So to get the product, we multiply 3 by 5 and get 15. Our sum is still the number in front of x, so it's 8. So you think of two numbers that multiply together to give you 15, add to give you 8. That would be 3 and 5. And we do this now in exactly the same way as we did the previous one. So we rewrite the equation, replacing the 8x with the 3 and the 5. You factorise the two pairs, so we can take a 3 and an x out of the first two, and I'm left with x plus 1. I can take a 5 out of the next two, and I'm left with x plus 1. Again, I have x plus 1 as our common bracket, and our other bracket is made up with the 3x and the plus 5. So if we look at one more just with minuses in it, so let's try 4x squared minus 16x plus 15. Okay, so our product is going to be 4 times 15, which is 60. Our sum is minus 16. So two numbers that multiply together to give you 60 and add to give you minus 16 would be minus 6 and minus 10. Then we rewrite the equation. 4x squared minus 6x minus 10x plus 15. Then we factorise. So I can take 2x out of the first two terms, and I'll be left with a 2x and minus 3. Remember, our sign here and here should be the same. I can take 5 out, and I'd be left with 2x minus 3. And again, if we multiplied out this line, we'll get back up to the second line. We've got our common bracket, so we're hoping we're right. And then our other bracket is made up with the terms on the outside, the 2x and the minus 5.